I literally got to the point where I was like, I'm sick of my behaviors, I'm sick of myself, and I do not like where my life is going right now. F it, I need to change. So when it comes to my disappearing and transforming journey, it's something I didn't even do on purpose. Basically, what had happened was I had been laid off, I had been heartbroken, and I had also been thrown out of a community that at the time I really enjoyed. And I was just feeling super lost, super neglected, super thrown away. And I was like, I don't like this, because even in that state, I knew that a part of this was my fault, not being laid off, but a part of this was my fault. And it's like, I need to change. Mind you, all of that happened in 3 months. So I decided I was going to go on an intense inner healing journey. I was going to heal my attachment style. I was going to heal from the heartbreak, and I was going to heal from childhood traumas all at the same time. Now, I'm saying this as someone who did that by themselves, no professional help. I do not recommend anybody do that unless you have professional support around you and helping you every step of the way. So from August to November of 2023, I took those 3 months to just sit here in my house every single day, healing, going through my own head. Okay, this and this. Okay, why did I do this? Oh, this because of something that happened in my childhood. Like, I was trying to find the source to every single behavior that I was either engaging in or engaged in, and that brought me to where I was now. Like, I was in hermit mode, y'all. I was not really talking to anybody. I was crying every day for a straight up month. Like, I did not want to be bothered. All I wanted to do was heal. I would sit here and play Overwatch 2 and start crying in the middle of Overwatch 2. It was awful, and it was one of the hardest things I've ever purposely put myself through. But when I tell you that I feel so amazing now, and I have felt amazing ever since I got out of it in November. So in November of 2023, that's when I came back to streaming, and I had to basically build up my stream from the ground up, because the previous 6 years of streaming was somebody I never loved and somebody that I actually wasn't. I was putting on a fake version of myself for everybody. So I had to figure out, what do I actually want to be on stream? Who am I? What do I want my stream persona to be? And the best thing about this is, all of last year, 2024, I realized that my new stream persona was just me. I actually got the chance to sit here and be myself, and people loved and adored me, and they came to my streams and they kept coming to my streams. I got so many comments of, oh my God, I love your energy. I came for the game, but I stayed for you. And I had never gotten those comments my whole 6 years previous to that. So I knew that me going away, hermit mode, healing myself, coming back, showing up as who I am now, it was all worth it. And to date, 2024 was my most successful year in content creation and streaming, thanks to YouTube and TikTok. So the main thing that I've noticed that has grown ever since I went through that healing journey and is continuing to grow today is my self-worth. I literally had none before I went on this healing journey. All of last year, I started really evaluating my life and figuring out, what do I actually want to do? What is actually worth my time? And unfortunately, one of the things that I put so many years, so much time, so much money, so much effort into, I realized that it actually wasn't for me, and I left it a week ago. And that thing is Twitch. I had been on Twitch since October 2017, and I left it as of last week as a creator, because I realized that the way I am is not what Twitch wants. The way my personality is, the way my bandwidth is set up, the way I don't prioritize streaming, I am never going to see the success that I want to on Twitch. Now that TikTok is essentially gone for me as a creator because I don't trust it anymore, it's like I refuse to stream somewhere where I'm getting absolutely no views. That is not worth my time, and time is the most invaluable resource that we have. I'm very picky about how I spend my time, and I'm not going to spend it somewhere where I'm not even being seen. But anyways, my transformation, my healing journey, I didn't expect it to change my content as drastically as it did. Like I was like, oh, this is just going to make me more confident in my everyday life. And I wasn't even like correlating how being confident affects your content creation and your streaming journey. Like I have given up, I wouldn't even say given up. I've moved away from so many things that I had put up with all 6 years of me creating content last year. And I'm really proud of myself. And this is something I really want other people to be able to experience, because I know there's a lot of us out there that we don't love ourselves, or we could love ourselves more, or we let people walk all over us, or we're people pleasers. By the way, I do have a video where I talked about how not to be a people pleaser, because baby, I used to be the worst people pleaser and I have recovered from it for the most part. So I want you to watch that video. My piece of advice to you guys is I want you to start small. I want you to start really addressing your self-esteem, your self-worth, because it will literally change your life just in general with addressing those things, but it will also affect your content creation and streaming journey drastically, because I want you to experience what it's like to love yourself and to feel like it's okay for you to sit down and be yourself on camera, or be yourself in your content, and not feel like you have to put on a character that's not even you. Because one thing I learned about doing that, looking back now, is when you're playing a character on stream or in your content, you are going to burn out, because that's not you. When you get to sit here and be yourself, the odds of you burning out from just doing that is so much lower, because you're just sitting here hanging out. You know what I mean? And while I can guarantee that there are probably deep-seated reasons for why your self-worth and self-esteem are where it's at right now, if you don't want to take on that intense healing journey, that's absolutely fine. Take those small steps. It is absolutely worth it. Let me know if y'all have any questions.